When I make a film, I start with a subject that interests me. This is so important and means you'll think about what you are going to shoot and how this will shape your story. For this film, I'm going to shoot Alan, a man with a very unusual occupation. A great way of getting your ideas straight is to get them down on paper. Make sure all your gear is sorted before you leave the house. Charge batteries, format memory cards, and clean your lenses. For even better audio, you can use an external mic. I think that establishing your setting is so important to framing your story. I like to play with scale, and I capture super close-up textures along with wide landscapes. Once the audience know where you are, it's time to show them who is the story and what they'll be doing. Capture your environment. It's this setting and what happens here that makes your narrative interesting. This classical portraiture style is familiar to photographers, but fairly unconventional for filmmaking. So it's a bold way to introduce our main character. Close-ups are intriguing. They tease the viewer with details and unusual crops. This location is visually very rich, and I want the audience to feel curious about what Alan is doing. Look at all these shapes and the colours. It's an image maker's dream. Mix up the great details with establishing wides. It'll give you a bit more context. Once you've captured those key moments, it's worth taking some time to try something a little bit different. Completely move your position. Try an unusual point of view, go very high, or even get down on the floor. Composition is so important. Try some extreme crops, or keep it simple and super symmetrical. And it's a great opportunity to add your own style to what you're filming. I love to play with speed and time. Time-lapse is great for condensing action into shorter, more dramatic sequences. Use jump cuts in your edit to add pace and drama. Every story needs a finale, but before your conclusion, build the suspense. The more your audience is on the edge of their seat, the more impact your ending will have. Use some of the techniques like close-ups and unusual compositions to explore that final setup, and be careful not to make them wait too long. It's the finale, that climatic burst of action that the film has been building up to. These movements are exciting and dynamic, and I like to capture both the details and the narrative of the action. But remember, the reaction of the roboteers are just as important as the destruction caused by the robots. It's a contest, so we want to see the emotions on their faces as they struggle against each other. Move around while trying to calmly capture as much as you can in order to tell this vital bit of the story. It might sound obvious, but you've got to enjoy yourself. Keep your sense of humour, roll with the punches when things don't go as planned, and try and build a rapport with the people you are filming. By capturing their story, you've also become part of the experience. Finally, think about the finished film and how it makes all the hard work worthwhile.